Hello and welcome to Anova Golf. We're very excited to have you on board, and this is just a quick walkthrough of your player account. So when you first log in, your account will look a bit empty because you haven't added any rounds yet. The quickest shortcut to add a round would be to click right here, and there will be later videos about how to go about adding a round. But let's just familiarize ourselves with the platform a little bit. So right here we have an upgrade button. This is where you can go to add a payment method and become an active subscriber. The analysis section of Anova is where we can make really in-depth analyses of our scores. We have three different selections here. One is the baseline, which is the main data set, and then we can compare that to two different other benchmarks. We have a row of buttons here below that is giving you a choice to see a particular part of the game, such as strokes gained, personal strokes gained, off the tee, etc. We can switch between 9 and 18 hole rounds. When we go to the statistics page up the top, we come to a section that has all of the statistics that we measure, and that's over 703 different stats. When we go to rounds, here's where we see all of the rounds that we've added, and of course we haven't added any rounds yet, so this screen is a bit empty. Courses is where we go to either view our rounds at a particular course or add a new course to the database. The report section is where we can run some seriously detailed results on a month-by-month basis when we have a few rounds in here in a couple of different months. In the top right, we have a section where we can change our email, but let's go and take a look at preferences to begin with. Here's where we can change the preferred units of measurements. So if you're in meters, you should switch all of these to meters. And we can also change the add a round flow in the iPhone app from the small and default flow, and we are going to cover that in later emails or in later videos. We have a few different options here. We can choose to show sample records, and this populates the data so that we can see what it looks like when there are rounds in there. So as you can see here, all of a sudden we have data in there, and we can take a look at what this account looks like with data. These are widgets on the dashboard. We can drag and drop them into the order we want, and we can also change the widgets by clicking on this edit widgets button right here. If there's anything you need to ask us, please don't hesitate to either click up here where we are taken to our support site, or you can use our in-app chat to send us a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.